Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that Texas. What's the deal, baby? You already know. Big boss hog cake both through the door. Here to talk this boxing. What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? Before I get in my soliloquy, remember tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call that mental health hotline. Remember, you matter. Peep game. Peep game. Peep game. Before I get in my soliloquy, remember tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call that mental health hotline. Remember, you matter. Now, Terence Crawford. Looks like he gonna get his guy. Pause, no diddy. Looks like he's gonna fight Israil Madrimov, according to Mike Injure, August 2nd in Los Angeles, California. Terence Crawford is officially moving up to 154, and he's going to challenge for the WBA title, which Madrimov just won, I think, in March. So, I want to start with the positive things. Terence Crawford's moving up to 154 pounds. That's positive. That's good. He's finally moved up. He's challenging for a title, right? So this is opportunity for him to hurry up and get a belt, you know. So that's the positive things. Negative things. He's hosting a fight in Los Angeles, California. Now, there may be one now. We'll see August 2nd. I don't think that fight is going to sell. I don't think it's going to do anything. Not going to lie to you. I don't think so. I could be wrong. He may get in there and have 500,000. You know, he may do 500,000. You know, he may. You know what I'm saying? But he might as well fight at home for that type of fight. He might as well go back to Omaha so he can get his money's worth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, because I don't know how much Terence gonna make for that fight, but I'm pretty sure he making a pretty good piece of coin, right? To fight this dude who got 10 fights. We got prospects here that got more fights than that. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep it 1,000. Like, we got dudes here that are way more talented, way more exciting. They got more fights than that. Hell, even less fights than that. And they way more exciting. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. The dude only got 10 fights. He just won the belt. He ain't had it that long. You know? So that's the only negatives that I will say I see is the market, like where they trying to host the fight at, because I don't believe there's a market there for him. You know what I mean? I think he's trying it out to see, you know, like, hey, I'll fight in L.A., you know, see if there is a market out there for me. I just beat El Spence, so, you know, I took everything from him, so pause. That ain't sound right. So I should, you know, be able to go anywhere in this country and sell. You know what I mean? We'll see. I don't think so. You know, I think he should, that type of fight, he needs to fight him in Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people gonna come out and watch you fight Israil Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now if you fighting like Crawford is a guy, you got fighters that need big names for them to sell, right? So Crawford is a guy that needs like a Keith Thurman, you know, like somebody that's gonna hold weight when it comes to a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That way it can sell. You get what I mean? That's what Crawford needs. He's not a guy, he's not like a Tank who can fight anybody and, you know, do 500,000 pay-per-view buys or 6. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't that type of guy. So we shall see, you know, how many pay-per-view buys that he gets, you know, off this particular fight. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, I understand what he's doing. I understand the game. What he's trying to do is get a belt. It's that simple. He's just trying to go. He's going up to a weight class. He's trying to get a belt. All right? I understand it. You know? But the reason why I'm so harsh on Terence Crawford is because for majority of his career, he didn't fight no dogs, bro. The only live dog he fought was Errol. You know what I'm saying? And he looked phenomenal in that fight. Give him his credit. But you going back to this. And what I see from Terence Crawford is this, because he's stubborn. He's stubborn and he's smart. Peep game. Watch what I'm about to say. Terence Crawford gonna move up, get that belt, and he ain't gonna fight no other tough fights. I'm telling you. He gonna move up, get that belt, and then his mindset gonna be, I'm gonna hold on to this belt. I'm just gonna fight all my mandatories. That's how he is. He's not gonna look to unify. And let's just say, you know, Errol and Fundora fight, and let's just say Fundora beat Errol. He gonna wait and wait and wait. He gonna wait till somebody gets those 3 belts, and then he gonna come at the end and be like, I want to fight. That's what he gonna do. That's pretty much what he did at 147, right? Wherever them belts shall lie. He's hoping that they don't lie on PBC because he don't want to work with them, right? Because he feels like he's blaming his career on PBC. He's blaming his whole career on why he's not a big star attraction on PBC. It's not PBC's fault. It's that white Jewish man that you keep being loyal to and who was publicly dogging you to the public, right? That dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Now, I saw a Bud Buddy in the comment section say, why should he sign to PBC? PBC fighters only fight once a year. Terence Crawford has been fighting once a year since 2019, maybe even before that. While he was on Top Rank, one time a year. Tell me this, why did he fight the same amount of times as Errol? Errol had injuries and everything. Errol had a whole bunch of stuff happening to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, somebody prayed some evil stuff on him. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because that boy went through a whole bunch of stuff at one time. You know, hopefully they prayed that off of him, man. But come on, man. He fought the same amount of times as Errol in the past couple of years. And this is the thing. Nobody say nothing about it. He was on Top Rank. They always talk about PO. PBC fighters fight once a year. Terence Crawford was fighting once a year on Top Rank on ESPN. One time. He ain't fought twice a year in a long time. In a long time. Right? He was fighting F-level fighters, right? In a lot of those years. So I'm not trying to hear that stuff, bro. I'm just not. I'm not trying to hear, I'm not trying to hear, bro. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, keep it at the end. This fight, I understand it, okay? I had time to really analyze and think about it. I understand what Crawford is doing. But me, I'm a boxing fan. I'm a fan of boxing. I like to see top fighters in the ring with other top fighters. I don't want to see Terence Crawford in there with C-level fighters. It's annoying to me. If you're an elite fighter, that's any fighter. Not only Terence Crawford. If you're elite, I want you to only fight elite fights. That's it. I don't care about you fighting. You know what I mean? Like Jay Will asked me about Charlo. Because Charlo was trying to fight Madrimov. Right? He was trying to come back and fight Madrimov. Right? Now, granted, all this is a rumor. Nothing set in stone. Nothing is confirmed. But it's looking like Crawford is going to get this fight with Madrimov. That's where it's looking. Right? Because if that Saudi Arabia prince, he got money, so he gonna be able to deliver. You know, it's gonna happen. But you never know, right? But Jermell Charlo want that he want his belt back. But when it comes to Jermell Charlo, had Jay Will asked me, he said, hey, if Jermell Charlo fought Madrimov, would you cook him? No, I won't cook Jermell Charlo because he's already conquered the division, right? He's already done what he needed to do at their weight class. Now, if Jermell Charlo go to 160, and let's say this was 160, a new weight class, yes, I would cook him, right? If that makes sense. I hope I'm making good sense out here, guys. That's all I'm saying. With Charlo, he's trying to reconquer his division, right? He's a division he already became undisputed. He's the first man to become, him also being a black man, was the first male African-American to become undisputed at 154 pounds. I don't think nobody has ever became undisputed at 154 pounds. Jermell Charlo was the first one to do that, right? So there's a lot of history behind that. There's a lot of weight holding behind that. You know what I'm saying? And Jermell Charlo, he could, like, at 54, he could fight who he wants. Right now, he's already conquered the division. He's already became undisputed champion. There's no need for him to sit there and be like, oh, you know, I need to fight, he could fight whoever he wants. He could fight his daddy if he wants to. Like, he can do what he wants. He already became undisputed at the weight class. You know what I'm saying? He already did that. It's something that Terence Crawford is trying to do at 54. You know what I mean? It looked like Terence Crawford to become undisputed at 54. You know? But all these people make an excuse for Crawford. Oh, Crawford's just, you know, he's great and, you know, he don't got that much time in boxing. Yeah, he do. Crawford, let me tell you something. Crawford gonna fight up into his 40s. Like 41, 42. Crawford is 37 years old. Right? Crawford's gonna fight into his 40s. I'm telling you this. He gonna fight well off into his 40s. He gonna probably stop fighting like 40, 41. I'm telling you. That's just how competitive he is. Y'all think y'all know Crawford. I know Terence Crawford. I watched damn near all his fights. That's why I'm so critical of him. Because it's like, bro, you're this talented. You're this elite. But you playing. You out here not fighting top fights or, you know, saying this and then going to do this. Your actions ain't matching what you saying. Like, that's why I'm so critical. That's why I can say what I need to say about Buddy. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't understand it. I was just looking, oh, man, you just don't like him because, you know, nah, bro. I've been watching Crawford for a long time, bro. You know what I mean? Like, when I got into the sport of boxing, he was in that crop of fighters that made me want to, like, really dedicate my time to boxing. I watch boxing a lot, but I wasn't a passionate, like, fan, you know, like that. Like, I've been watching boxing, you know, since Floyd back in the day. We was Pretty Boy, Roy Jones Jr., you know, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., you know, all of them. Tonio Tarver, all of them. I could go on and on, you know. I'm just speaking about me being a kid growing up. But once I became like obsessed, and I don't like using obsessed because, you know, that means that I'm putting that over God. I'm going to say once I dedicated, you know, like I start paying a lot more attention to it, that's when I was like, okay, Crawford was one of the people I started watching. Adrian Broner, Floyd, Sugar Shane, Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, what's the Hispanic dude name? Dang, I'm drawing blanks. Floyd fought him. I'm drawing blanks right now. But it's a lot of, it was like a crop of fighters that I start watching, right? Then, like, there was a second batch, right? You had, you know, once, like, Floyd and Pacquiao start getting old, you had the Keith Thurmans, the Danny Garcias, the Sean Porters, you know, you still had Broner in there, You know? So that was that batch of fighters I was watching. You know what I mean? Then Errol, then the Charlos. I go on and on, bro. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this boxing stuff, I do this, guy. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. Boss gone.